Hello YouTube, and welcome to the DBTGamer show. We're back with more Blossom Tales. This is part 19. Last time on Blossom Tales, we reached the castle and explored a little bit. This time on Blossom Tales, side quests and channel updates. Why? Because when I explored the castle off screen, I was struggling quite a little bit. I didn't do anything important, like story. I just had a look around, just try and get my bearings. But alas, things did not go as I planned. So in this episode, I'm going to do some side quests in order to get stronger. Lily had finally arrived to the fortress where Kurux is planning his next move. Why are those dumb orcs helping that mean old wizard? He promised them lots of tasty human bones if they helped him take over Blossom Kingdom. Rink, rink, rink! Metal Gear Solid exclamation marks. So, this episode, we'll be doing side quests. Main reason why I'm doing side quests is I am 2 heart pieces away from a full heart container, and I'm going to need all the help I can get for the final dungeon. I'm also 3 stamina pieces from a brand new stamina bar fill up. And I've been noticing a lot lately that I've been burning through stamina very quickly. So, let's start. Now, I'm starting in the snowy region, and the first thing I want to do is a minigame. Now, to get to the minigame, you head right. And you weave in and out through these trees. You'll come to a strange house. Now, this strange house, there isn't that much to it. I did search this area off screen, but I didn't do anything important or side questy or story wise. You're going to hear me say that a lot in this episode. I really wanted to get into playing more of the game's story this episode and exploring the final dungeon, but I just didn't feel like I was strong enough or ready for that yet. I may have to even research the final dungeon before I even play it. Yes, I know this was supposed to be a blind sort of let's play, but things just didn't go as I planned. So from time to time I've had to research off screen. Anyway, our first point of interest is this house. Inside this house is a disciple. You must be freezing. Many to yeah. So this disciple, she restores your health and also gives you a stamina upgrade. Very easy to get. So if you definitely want to come here and get your free stamina upgrade for doing basically nothing. So halfway there for stamina. Next, we're gonna jump over this wall and head north. Now to the north is the hot springs. We have passed by the hot springs in an earlier episode. There isn't much to do in the hot springs, to be honest, so yeah, we'll head back to those later. Now on to the east. This way is blocked off, so you can't really get that far. This part of the game is a little bit of an icy sort of mountain ridge maze, and it is rather tricky to figure out the correct route in order to find the side quests I'm talking about. I did try and cut out as many boring bits in this video as possible. I wanted to make this as close to half an hour as possible. Anyway, so we're back in the hot springs. This will not be the hot springs episode. a lot of animes have hot spring episodes where all the characters wear swimwear and they just socialize, and every character's wearing a bathing suit. It's a common anime trope. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. It's not really a trope I'm that much of a fan of. I'd rather they just get on with the story of animes. Anyway, enough waffling about bathing suit episodes of animes. Let's get on to another side quest. Now, this side quest is another minigame. This is a minigame that's based around rushing and racing. There is a treasure chest at the end, as always. We've done a few of these in the past in the LP, and they were quite rewarding and quite enjoyable. So I thought I would also do this one. Now, I believe this one you either get a special item or another heart piece. I'm not quite sure what you get. Let's get items ready. 5 medallions, probably a good shout, just to burn away all those snowy boulders. And another good shout is probably the bombs, just to blow things up if I need to. Sword should take care of the rest. Okay. Yes, we shall be quick enough. We are a very fast knight. 10 gold coins as usual, which isn't exactly a stretch. We have plenty of money. And off we go. This area is rather slippery, so yeah. You can use a fire ball spell to burn through the snow boulders. There is plenty of money and health, but there are also plenty of blue zombies, which are rather annoying. Stab them with your sword. And there's also plenty of brains to collect. One thing I did discover off screen was if you collect multiple brains, feathers, and other items, you can trade them back in at the appropriate person and get more money, which is really useful. Anyway, we've reached the end of the obstacle course, which wasn't too difficult. And we get a pair of shoes. Now, these are special shoes. Now, when I first saw these, I thought they were like Pegasus boots, which will let you charge into enemies. No, they are not Pegasus boots. They are quite different. They actually give you a new special sword attack. I hope everyone has enjoyed the 2 Resident Evil demo videos I put out lately as well. They were quite fun to record. I do enjoy a bit of horror. Also, I am quite intrigued at how Resident Evil 8 will unfold. Okay, now with our new shoes, let's test them out. It is quite a useful attack from what I recall. You get to lunge forward and slash things with your sword. This can be somewhat damaging as well. If you lunge it the wrong way, an enemy can easily attack you from the side or from the back. So you've got to plan your lunge slash carefully. It can also be quite useful for lunging through multiple snowballs. The next thing I'm going to show off is something I spoke about earlier in the video. The usefulness of transferring random items into money. Now, at this point in the game, if you've been following my guide, all the side quests that require collect 20 of this thing, collect 20 of that thing, are done. So, you may be asking, what can I do with all this extra stuff, David? Well, you can now convert it all into money. doctor and just get myself some money from all the brains I've collected. Because also in this video, I will be showing off the Wishing Well side quest. And the Wishing Well side quest can get you quite a lot of useful health upgrades, stamina upgrades, and a bunch of other useful stuff. So, yeah. And we are back in the swamp. In the swamp there are a few things that I need to take care of. First things first, we need to explore the swamp and find the statue. Because there's a statue in the swamp which holds a heart piece. We also need to find a wishing well which holds stamina pieces and heart pieces. And we also need to find the witch's house in order to finish off a previous side quest which I forgot to finish off a long time ago when I was going through the marshy area. I forgot where I was supposed to be going for this particular side quest. I was supposed to do it a long time ago in the LP, but I just forgot. And it would have been really helpful because it gave me a really valuable item. A lot of this video I am recording post-commentary and editing it on the fly because I'm trying to make it as short as possible. Also, sorry if there are any audio glitches in this episode. Also, sorry if there are any screen glitches in this episode. I did my best to piece this video together with the footage I had from the old laptop. I have done my best to piece this together and I'm editing it on my new laptop. First things first, in the marsh, we need to head south from this teleport point. I will be referring to the map a lot because I will definitely lose my bearings. And our first there are ghosts which you can kill for ectoplasmic slime, which you can trade in for more money. Now I believe we've already been down this hole, but I'm just going to check it because I tend to forget things when it comes to navigating games that I haven't played for over 3 weeks. Yeah, this was the fairy side quest I did earlier in the game, so that's nothing to do with anything. I recently upgraded my laptop. I bought a brand new laptop, so video editing and video recording should be a whole lot smoother now. I had a bunch of problems with my old laptop, so I just decided to bite the bullet and buy a decent gaming laptop. It cost me a pretty penny and I'm pretty happy with my purchase. I'm still getting used to all the new things it can do, but I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. Anyway, here is the Wishing Well. Now the Wishing Well grants wishes. Your first wish only costs 10 coins. And I suggest you do all the wishes. For 10 coins you get a green potion, which is rather useful for refilling your stamina. Okay, next wish for 50 coins gets you a revival flower, which is very useful. I actually grinded some revival flowers off screen so that I could have more for the final dungeon, because they are very useful. I did try and get some potions off screen, but all the potion shops are currently not available in the game, which was a little bit odd and a little bit worrying, to be honest. It could be story related, or it could be the fact that I have exceeded the amount of potions I'm allowed in my inventory. I'm not entirely sure of what's going on there. Okay, the next wish. This one costs 100 coins. So, for 100 coins, we get a scroll. These scrolls can be used to learn a special move in the game, I believe. This one, the next wish is 250 coins. But, alas, I am short of money. So, in this episode, there will be some money grinding and some secret finding as well. Later in the episode, I do find so much treasure, so I thought it would be helpful to some of my viewers if I showed them where there were some nice secret spots where you can find money and other useful items. So first, we're going to explore more of the swamp by heading to the west. I do like the music in this area. It's really nice music. It's got a really good beat to it. Okay, now we're going to head north. And then we're going to head to the right. And up, I think. You have to bear with me in this video. This video was kind of hard to record for multiple reasons. Reason number one, I kind of got lost in the swamp. And reason number two, I was trying to remember constantly where I was supposed to go. Because I found all these side quest things off screen just by exploring and not saving. And I chopped up the edited video as I went. So that was the dungeon we previously went. Now this guy, I believe he's the one you can give the ectoplasms to and get more money, so he's quite helpful. Anyway, we're going to head south now. And to the right. Oh. So I remember in the right-hand side of the swamp, there is a statue. A lonely statue, which I've never come across before. Yeah, here we go. So if you cut through these reeds and wiggle your way through the trees, you will find this lonely statue of like a person or a goddess. It's an ancient mage. Cough, cough, who's there? Strange young knight of the rose wakens me. Have a heart. Which very nicely gives us a heart piece. That's the statue I mentioned earlier found. Which is really helpful. I think by the end of this episode, I have 14 hearts, which is quite a lot. This game, there are 20 heart containers in total, which was quite surprising for me because the game only has 5 main dungeons, so a lot of the hearts and stamina upgrades you get by doing side quests. This game reminds me a lot of the shorter Zelda games like Majora's Mask and Zelda Minish Cap especially. Anyway, we need to teleport back to the snowy village. We're trading our brains to get some more money, which now gives us enough money to get our 250 gold coin wish. And this one, from what I recall, is pretty substantial. So let's get back on the teleport pad and head back to Blossom Castle. Now, the reason why I come back to Blossom Castle is to show off another little helper. If you collect 20 mushrooms, you can get yourself another magic potion. Now, most of the rewards after doing the side quests will just net you money. This guy, he just gives out infinite magic potions as long as you keep bringing him more mushrooms, which can be really helpful when it comes to refilling your stamina. Infinite stamina potions, not infinite magic potions. Sorry, I'm thinking of Zelda too much here. Zelda has the same bar for magic in a lot of the older Zelda games. Example, Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time, the green potions usually used for magic. I often get those sort of things confused. Anyway, now that we've got enough money, we can head back to the Wishing Well. So we're going to head south. Milkshake. Strawberry milkshake. Let's see, what games have I been playing lately? Well, I've been playing some a Metroidvania called Time Spinners. It's a rather good game. It's 2D, 16-bit, possibly 32-bit pixel art. The game is very similar to Castlevania Symphony of the Night in that sort of style. Anyway, donate our money to the Wishing Well and we get a stamina upgrade, which is great. The next wish costs 500 coins, but I assure you, it is worth it. Anyway, early in the video, I promised you a secret involving a witch. This witch is in the swamp. So if you talk to the witch, you will complete another side quest. The witch also has a cute dog. Unfortunately, you cannot pet the dog, which is kind of disappointing. If you talk to the witch, you get another stamina extension, which is quite nice. Now our stamina has been extended once again. The witch's house is not too far from the dungeon itself, so it's relatively easy to find. Anyway, off screen to this area, which is the hideout where the thieves were. In this area there are several points where you can dig. Look for the areas which are sort of a darker colour and sort of circle shaped, about the size of a 10p piece. If you dig in this area you'll find the loot. It'll either be coins, potions, or resurrection flowers. This is a really good place to come back if you want to find money and other secrets. If you dig, you will always find lots of nice secrets. Anyway, if you go down this hole, which you get by digging in the flower bed, you find what I like to call the stash. In this area, there are 9 chests. Most of the chests contain lots and lots of money. So this is a great place to come if you are grinding money for the wishing well. Because it will pretty much give you at least half of what you need to unlock all the wishes. The rest of it you'll probably have to find on your own. You got 457, that's almost enough for let's wish. Open this, we get another heart piece, which maxes out our hearts now at 14. This will probably be the last heart upgrade I get in the entire series, because after this episode I'm going to go for the final dungeon of the game. And we are now back in the swamp. So back to the wishing well we go, because we should now have enough money to earn our next item. Make sure no more ghosts follow us. I really like this sword beam attack. It's really useful and helpful when it comes to fighting enemies at longer range. Okay, 500 coins. Here we go. And that's new a heart piece. So that's good. In this episode we have collected 3 stamina pieces and I think it's 4 heart pieces. And all the wishes in the wishing well, if you now donate any more money, they will now just be like potions and of either green, yellow or red. So yeah, the wishing well is now a potion dispenser if you bring the right amount of money. Overall, I enjoyed doing the wishing well side quest. I really found it helpful. It did take a long time to grind the coins, but it was generally really, really useful. Let's see, what were games I've been playing lately? Well, on the Nintendo Switch, I have been playing through some more of Panzer Paladin. I am really enjoying that 2D action side-scrolling platformer with flame and grit. Really good game. I think I'm almost at the end of it. It's been quite difficult to get through. I hope you all enjoyed the DBTGamer special that I put out showing off the game itself, because I really enjoyed making that one and showing off the game for the first time. And we're now going to head back to the Wastelands, because next time on Blossom Tales, we are going to explore this foreboding, magical, electrically charged castle, and hopefully save the kingdom from the evil wizard and put a stop to his evil schemes of putting the king to sleep and invading the kingdom with orcs so that they can eat the humans and cause chaos. See you guys next time. Please like, comment and subscribe.